Is that, oh, that's why everybody's lined up here?
Yeah, that's one. That's the one. That's the headquarters actually.
For what? What is it called?
Cakes and like all those.
What's the name of it? Is it is it a national brand?
No, it's only in Chengdu.
Okay. Is it it's a franchise in Chengdu with like lots of locations?
Yeah, but this is the headquarters and
Okay.
like during this holiday seasons, people will just line up.
Right.
Like from the opening to the closing.
And they buy a whole bunch of stuff like this. Let me see what they got. I'm curious. What do you get when you eat here?
It's like napkins and also some kind of like crispy cakes and cookies.
Okay.
But it's also really super cheap.
Yeah.
Oh, this is
This is it?
yeah, but I don't think it's.
It's not open?
No, 这个是红馆对吗？但是关门的吧？
Closed today?
Closed? I don't think they ever open.
Never open? Yeah, looks like it. We'll try around the corner.
Oh, it's really festive here.
Yeah, all the lanterns.
So how long are you gonna stay in China for the touring?
I don't know. The only thing I want to do into February is get to Tokyo by mid to late February for the Ogasawara Islands area, which are technically part of Tokyo. They're like 1,000 kilometers off the coast of Tokyo. But they have a Freesia and Camellia festival on 2 different islands. So I want to.
Like every time they have a new stuff happening, you will be there.
Yeah. Well, I've done Tokyo. I've lived there maybe 5-6 times now, so I've seen everything in Tokyo and Yokohama and a lot of the surrounding prefectures. All right. Vegetarian?
Yeah.
What does that say?
This is already closed.
Yeah.
I know the street is actually all restaurants.
Yeah.
Most of them are vegetarian kind of.
How'd your DJ thing go?
It actually, the computer actually froze
Oh no.
once a time, but we were singing, so we got time to fix it. But overall, it's a very successful event.
Yeah.
活动由电信公司补贴，允许预存，数量有限，送完为止。欢迎大家咨询办理。
Tibetan tea.
Yeah. Fulcher. Is this?
Yeah, this
Yeah. I think it's just shops. Yeah.
this way. Going inside.
Mahajang Culture Hall, was it?
Yeah. Also like a flea market.
Usually this, like all the little stuff that pops up like that when I put in museum, it's either nothing or it turns out just to be like a, you know, quote unquote antique shop.
This is like Xinjiang kind of.
Yeah.
I have never been in this area before.
I walked around here on a walking tour with the Mix Hostel. Wenshu Folk Street is kind of like this whole area,
Yeah.
catering to all the tourists going to the temple. To me, it's not so cool. If like I had never been to China and I was a tourist here for 3 days, it would be cool. I'd love walking here, but I lived on Nanlugu in Beijing, and I've been all around the Hutong of Beijing, and
I was a Hutong guy before,
oh yeah,
like part-time, during the weekends. Like, I was living in Beijing for 4 years before I get back to Chengdu.
ah.
Beijing is really nice. I think
You got
it's
sick,
more-
got sick of the air quality, I bet. Well, here it's
Yeah.
not so great either now.
Oh, this-
Yeah.
oh.
I have some friends who sent me photos from Beijing. It was like ridiculously polluted in the last couple months there. Can't imagine. I was there for Christmas last year. It wasn't too bad. So you were a Hutong guide. Cool.
During the weekend.
Nice.
Like on bikes. You know?
Oh, fun, yeah.
It's really fun. I really like riding bikes.
Did you ever go to the Hutong Museum that opened up there?
No.
It's pretty new.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I think it was only open for a year or two when I went.
But most of the guests we have are not Chinese. So
Foreigner,
it's actually
yeah.
really fun that we can actually share some of the stories that we go to the locals' home and just talk to them.
Yeah. I'm amazed that, you have people living without
Electricity.
and running water. On the one hand, it's not idyllic, but it seems like very village kind of lifestyle, which is very community oriented, but then their quality of life is so low. Like, people want to preserve the
Yeah.
Hutong,
Yeah.
but at the same time, to have people living in third world conditions, fourth world conditions even.
Yeah, those people are actually really cool, but the government is not going to turn it down some of the areas because it needs this kind of things in the city.
Yeah, it's like a tourist attraction.
It's a tea house. You have been to Kwan alleys and dry alleys, right? Kwan Zhaixiang.
Yeah, I went there a couple times.
You've been to more places than I. I only been to the Panda House and stuff.
The panda,
Yeah, it's really nice.
yeah, the panda reserve. When the weather's nice, I'll come back to Chengdu and I'll do some of the, not really day trips, but like you can go out of Chengdu and spend a couple days like Mount Emmy, and there's a panda reserve you can volunteer at.
Volunteers?
Yeah,
Where?
it's a little further west.
It's like in the mountains.
Yeah. It's a little too far, I think, to go for a day. You could do it in a day, but I wouldn't want to. I'd want to go there and go overnight and do the volunteer thing, where you clean up a little bit and they put you up for a night. You still have to pay. I don't think it's cheap either, a couple hundred yen at least, but it's a nice experience.
In Chengdu, there's quite a huge demand for the Tibetan.
It might be the Wulong. Is it the Wulong Reserve, or is the Wulong the one that got ruined in the
Wulong.
earthquake? Yeah. I can send you the information. It's in my guidebook, but there's a bunch of stuff like that I want to do once it gets warmer, because right now, like, I'd like to go up to Songpan and do some horseback riding. I made some friends here who have
Horse riding.
Yeah, I have some friends here who have horses, and I was actually supposed to go skiing today.
In Shilin Mountain?
I don't know if we were going to Xiling or...
I've been to Shilin.
Yeah.
Like, it's really fun, but it's a lot of people.
Well, I didn't have the proper clothes, and then they canceled anyway, so...
You don't have to. You don't have to wear the skiing clothes.
Yeah.
Do you know what this process is?
No.
It's like you put your ashes in the box.
Oh,
when
yeah.
You get there.
An urn.
Yeah.
Right.
They have so many different shapes of this. And Chinese people are supposed to wear special clothes when
Yeah.
they die.
Really?
Yeah, they sell those clothes.
Oh.
Like you need to get some kind of makeup and also clothes
Right.
when you put it in the coffin. So you just like put all your videos together, not like any editing.
Yeah, like I'll label everything in a folder eventually and name it.
What kind
like
of software you use? Like GoPro?
Nope.
Most people use GoPro.
You don't need GoPro if you can hold your camera steady. I actually have to reduce the quality of the video to make the file size manageable. The people who are using GoPro, it's like, that's great, and if you're doing something that requires hands-free, like bike riding or jumping out of a plane, yeah, use GoPro and then record it in high definition because it's a once-in-a-lifetime thing. But if you're just walking around the street, there's no reason for the video to be super high definition. It's nice if it is, but most...
It's more like you made it by yourself. It's like a feeling.
Well, the thing is, most people's internet connection isn't fast enough to see it at that high def level anyway. We don't have the infrastructure yet that people are watching. When I was recording my videos in high def, for a while, like the iPhone was shooting the videos in higher definition than people's screen would even allow them to see it in. So even if they had the fast internet connection, their screen resolution wasn't even high enough to see. So it was like, and then the file size, for a video would be so ridiculously large. I have to travel with a couple, tetrabyte hard drives. Now you can get a USB powered portable tetrabyte hard drive for under $100, 4 terabytes. But that gets filled up maybe every 6 months. So, and I have to back it up in triplicate to make sure I don't lose any data. I'm like 2 years behind now in uploading videos to YouTube.
2 years?
Yeah, because I only go home to New York every couple months, and then I have like a few days to try to dump thousands of videos online. It takes too long. We don't have the infrastructure that I can do it. Even if I'm in like a European country with Japan, say, with high fast Wi-Fi, to dump that many videos online, you have to have a dependable Wi-Fi. Yeah, well, you have to have a dedicated overnight internet connection where you can sit down and spend like 2-3 hours setting 1,000 videos to upload and know that they're not going to crash and you lose that 3 hours of trying to set videos to upload. See, my problem is I shoot a lot. I don't shoot like one 30-second video of something hilarious that people watch 10 times. I shoot like 10 videos an hour each that most people can't sit through the whole thing. My niche is very different than typical YouTube. But I'm not so much interested in the money. It's more of I'm an artist and I'm trying to document and do things that are interesting to me, and a stupid 30-second video, like, it can be interesting if you're just shooting the view panorama from the top of a tower, but...
Yeah, I think people just want to see the real stuff, not like after you have made some content.
Yeah. I mean, some of my videos are short. Okay.
Money out of it. Like,
you make money when you click the button to monetize the video, and you don't have to do any work. All you have to do is say monetize my video. You check a box, and the ads get shown by Google because Google bought YouTube. YouTube doesn't make any money, right?
Yeah.
YouTube got bought by Google,
yeah,
and it's like a financial albatross. Maybe they break even. I think they lose money. They say they break even. I think they're losing money. And they don't want to fuck around too much with their economic model because they don't want to lose viewers to Vimeo or other sites. But at the same time, they have to show ads. So.